side, and you do backwards pretty proficiently. Another
What up? It's Booty. I'm at my friend's cabin here in Oklahoma. He left for work and I'm finishing up some laundry, so I'll be heading out in a second. But today's Friday and left for this road trip on Monday. And going back a couple days, went to visit a friend I hiked with, Barnes and Noble at this. She just moved to this eco village to hang out there for a little bit, and got to see all the cool stuff that they're making there. And some of the houses have been built out of mud, and it's very interesting to check out, and everything is like very I want to say Lord of the Rings esque. There's like this one house with a bunch of grass and foliage on top of the roof, and it was a tiny little cottage home. So that's what reminded me of it. And there's a beautiful pond to watch the sunset at, and people were swimming in it. So it was a very peaceful area in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, we had a great conversation, and I left early in the morning to come here to, I want to say this is Muskogee or somewhere close to that, not exactly Tulsa. But yeah, I came here to visit another friend that I hiked with. His name is Bear Slayer. I learned his actual name yesterday. And yeah, so we went out there and kayaked the Illinois River. It's pretty muddy right now, but it's typically clear and turquoise colored. We kayaked and saw some great blue herons, so at least 4 bald eagles, which I've never personally seen a bald eagle out in the wild like that before, which was awesome. So came back here to his family cabin and hung out for a little bit, and yeah, it's a beautiful place. Definitely want to come back here. So anyways, today we are going to Denver. Denver is about 10 hours from here. I'm debating on staying the night in between this drive, because right now it's getting close to noon. So anyways, we'll figure it out. Just taking the time here today to, I don't know where I was going with that. Taking the time to be sane. Let's go with that. But anyways, yeah, Denver next stop, and maybe Steamboat Springs after that on Sunday. And then after that, we'll be heading towards California way. So anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Booty out. Solid road to get in. This murder shack, just kidding, it's a barbecue joint, recommended by Bear Slayer. But yeah, it's tucked in, and you wouldn't expect this to be a barbecue joint that has awesome brisket. Good morning from Goodland, Kansas, at the border of Colorado. Let's see this view. Yeah. All right. And here we have the majestic world's largest easel, a reproduction of Van Gogh painting of sunflowers in the sunflower capital of America. Amazing. Let's get out of here. Steamboat Springs. What up? It's Booty, and it's been a week on this wonderful road trip. I'm leaving Steamboat Springs right now and heading towards the Sierras out in California. So last I left off, I was in Kansas heading towards Denver, and got to Denver, explored a little bit, did a Facebook search of all my friends that live in the area. Which is very helpful because I can't keep track of where everyone lives these days. And found out someone I had met back in 2016 along the Appalachian Trail was living out in Denver, and he was free, so he said, yeah, let's go get some drinks and let's hang out. So went to a couple bars and looked up this show at a popular venue in Denver called Cervantes, and Grateful Dead Fish cover band was playing. So both of us like jam bands, so we were all for it and checked it out. A couple had just gotten married and was throwing their reception there, which is pretty cool, seeing people who just got married having a great time celebrating, and shook their hands, and they were super nice. So that was cool to see. And yeah, Denver was there's a lot of things to do in Denver. A little overwhelming for me as someone who doesn't like too big of a city, but had a good time. And following day got an ostrich burger, or not burger, hot dog at this place called Jim's that was featured on Bizarre Foods and Anthony Bourdain, and tasted delicious. I had no qualms about it. It was like a smoky, savory flavor to it, and yeah, they had wild boar hot dogs, elk, rabbit, and rattlesnake, and I think another weird exotic meat on there. So after that, I ventured out towards Steamboat Springs, and got there, explored a little bit, then met up with a couple hiker friends from last year, and their names are Menace and Anchorman, and there's a few other hikers as well out there in Steamboat. So it's a very happening place. It's pretty close to the CDT, Continental Divide Trail, one of the 3 major trails here in the U.S. So yeah, and it attracts a lot of tourism too. Very popular ski area as well. All 4 seasons run through there, of course. So you know, you got water, mountains, skiing, all the other fun stuff. I went rock climbing this morning, actually. There's a rock outcropping like in the middle of town. You go into a neighborhood a little bit, and then start hiking on this you know, small trail, and then it's very scenic and runs along a creek, and yeah, there's like this rock outcropping, and pretty solid rock climbing there, and yeah, so I did that this morning. We hung out yesterday. Yeah, didn't do anything too crazy, just you know, talked about life and trail stuff. It's funny, Anchorman pulled out his wallet, which was an Altoids can. I was like, oh, that's not Altoids. That's your ID and card. He's like, yeah. I did this when I was hiking last year, and I just kept it. So I find it fascinating, the things people still, the habits and whatnot people still bring back from once they're done hiking, long after they're done hiking. Yeah, so had a great time there. It's a beautiful little town, and a bunch of stuff to do. I'm realizing on this road trip that I really need 2 months to be out here, to really get in, soak everything in, and I'm getting all these like tugs at every like place I stop, like, ooh, you should stay here for a while, and I'm like, no, I got it. I have to go to Oregon. That's why I'm out here. But alas, the road trip is still fun, driving, very scenic. Of course, I'm out here in Colorado, and it's just beautiful range everywhere I go. It really is gorgeous out here. But yeah, got a 13-ish hour drive left to go here, and I left around 1, so I don't think I'll be making it all the way to the Sierras by the end of tonight. So figure out some camping maybe. Not trying to stay at a hotel, but if I have to, I'll do it. But anyways, I'll keep on road tripping here and chugging this Red Bull, sponsored drink of this road trip, and I'll talk to y'all later. Booty out.